Second day of a total shutdown. You'll remember yesterday residents took to the streets to protest against the mushrooming of shacks and illegal structures in the area. Businesses and schools were closed for the day and commuters were stranded. Residents have threatened to continue protesting until Mayor Herman Mashaba, that's the Johannesburg Mayor, attends to their concerns. There are also reports that residents have called off the protest due to security concerns, but this is just temporary. A member of the Alexandra Community leader says that people, however, are beginning to mobilise. So let's get a bird's-eye view now on the ground, and we'll cross to Alexandra, where our reporter Manqoba Mchunu is there for the latest. Manqoba, talk to us about what's going on. I mean, we're hearing these conflicting reports. However, I'm already seeing something, or maybe I'm imagining some tires burning behind you. Talk to us. What's happening there?
Well, certainly, Leanne, you're seeing right. Those are tires burning here on the roads this morning as more protests continue here in Alexandra this morning. But of course, we did get a word from the organizers of that total shutdown confirming to us that indeed the total shutdown has been suspended. So these new protests that have now emerged are just protests that are on the sideline of that. And these protests are obviously still on the same issues that were raised in that total shutdown. Residents here at Unit 10 now complaining of similar issues of poor service delivery as well as crime that they say is rampant in this area. But I think on top of that, they are also complaining of an influx of foreign nationals in the area, saying that this is now threatening their jobs and their livelihoods here in the area. But just to get a better sense, Leanne, of really what their complaints are all about, I will now speak to one of the community members who's part of this protest. Baba, just to explain to us, why are you here on the streets? I know this is not part of the total shutdown. What is this protest all about?
Konke kuloko kungenkinga yokuthi kufanele kube ukuthi siye kuvoto njengoba siya kuvoto nje nezindlu asinazo izindlu ezikhona zama-RDP eziphumile sihlala abantu bangaphandle nesiyarenta sizoyibona basibamba inkulu njengoba sizovota nje manje esicelayo thina ukuthi kube ukuthi kufika lelanga lokuvota kube bengekho lana ngoba manje na sivota kanjani sirentiswa yibona nezindlu bayithathile nenkunzi basibamba inkunzi so nje inkinga yethu lana ukuthi nje njengoba senza konke lokho ukuthi kuhambe bona abantu bokufika bese thina siyavota hayi ngizochaza nje kanjalo.
Okay, so Baba, you're saying that you don't want foreign nationals here in this area, you want them to move out, is that what you're saying?
Yeah kahle sifuna ukuthi abantu bokufika la behambe iyona inkinga yethu nje leyo sasisebenzi asinamali asinazindlu izindlu bayayithatha kufanele ukuthi behambe before nje kuvoto kufanele kuvoto ngekho umuntu or else kuzosuke uvoto lihlehle.
What's going to happen manje ngale protest area? Yini enifuna ukuyibona yenzeka?
Into thina esifuna ukuyibona yenzeka manje ukuthi kuthathwe abantu bokufika behambe iyona into esifuna ukuyibona and kube clean la eMalboro ngendlela kuyiyona asithandi inhlobo.
Okay, thank you, Leanne. This community member explaining that the issues of housing, of course, is one of the big issues of this community is facing. But also he's saying that as residents of this particular unit here in Alexandra, they are tired of the influx of foreign nationals. He's saying that what they are saying at the community is that they want the foreign nationals to be removed from this community. He's saying that with the elections coming, they want the election to 8th of May to come without the foreign nationals in this area. So certainly a different sentiment to the total shutdown protest that we saw yesterday. But of course, this community member saying that they are going to remain here. They're not going to move until they ensure that that demand is carried out. So at this point, we're still trying to get a word with some of the organizers of the total shutdown to give us a word on what they think of these new protests and whether or not they will also be involved in this.
Yeah. All right, Manqoba, thank you very much for talking to us here on Morning Live and giving us an update as to what's going on, because we have been reporting that there's been a little bit of differing reports coming out of Alexandra as to whether that will be taking place. That's that service delivery protest. Well, it certainly looks like it is going ahead by the community, but we'll keep an eye on that and ensure that we update you on that. So